wealthy. Is there any common denominator? Or, some people that are really wealthy are eccentric in certain ways. Is there a common denominator that you found they all share?
Yes, it's a great question. They have a great, healthy relationship with money. They see money as a positive thing as opposed to what most people see money as, which is, oh, it's an unnecessary, it's a necessary evil. It's the root of all evil. Rich people are narcissists, and they're not nice people. They're selfish and all these things. And the rich don't see it that way, and they're not that way at all.
Right.
I've spent my whole life with them almost, and they're not like that at all. So
I'd love to hang out with you.
It's like two different worlds.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun. I have a lot of rich friends.
Wherever you're going after the show, let's do it. Top down, windows up. All right, so if you're very, very wealthy, or let's say you're not wealthy, you're just kind of starting out there, or you're like the rest of us, what can we do? What are some actionable things that we all can do to kind of make more money?
First of all,
maintain wealth.
Study rich people. It's not if the mechanics of money made people rich, in other words, knowing where to invest.
But I don't get that. So do I just go hang out in Mission Hills? What do I do?
Yeah, well, that could be part of it. Yes, associate with rich people. I mean, I've gone to more art auctions, joined more country clubs, moved into more rich neighborhoods than I could ever afford in the beginning. Did everything to get around the wealthy to see if they were thinking differently than I was, and I couldn't believe how different the differences between my thinking and their thinking. And that's when I was poor, and then when I started to adopt their thinking, things started to change for me, and then things really changed for me.
I'm so glad you're here. My wife's in the audience. She tends to be the more practical one. So I hope you're hearing this, because this is wonderful stuff. I think it is. There's association.
Yeah,
if you start to visualize yourself that way, I mean, maybe don't go out and buy a Porsche convertible or something like that.
No, that's not going to help. Getting around their consciousness of the wealthy. It's getting around, like people, if you want to lose weight, get around fit people.
Right.
They think differently than people who are not fit. And you'll start to adopt their consciousness.
Steve Siebold, he is the author of How Rich People Think. We could sit here and talk about this all day long. Read the book. It's wonderful. There's more on all this in there. He's got 7 other books in addition to this. And I'll just say one quick thing before we send it over to Lisa, who's in the kitchen making some wonderfulness right now. But during the initial segment on the show here, Steve was on his laptop over in the studio audience. So instead of watching, and that's how you stay, he's always working, always working. What were you doing?
Got it right in the next book.
He's got the next book going in our studio audience.
Going, man.
Yeah. All right, Steve, thanks so much.
Thanks, Rob.
Appreciate that.
Thanks.
Lisa.